welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom and this is Sea Dog. This is Sea Dog 12 driving the the premium tier 7 Chinese light tank, the Type 62. Nice little scout. This got a reasonable gun on it. It's sort of like a lot of these Chinese light tanks. They're sort of not as stealthy as some of the others, like the French. It's not quite as good gun-wise as something like the Russians, but it's kind of a bit of an all-rounder. It can do a bit of everything. Like all Chinese tanks, gun depression can be an issue. He is here on Abbey. It is a tier 9 game, 357, so he's bottom tier. So he's gone immediately out to the far flank. You can see that there's nobody with him apart from the Jag Tiger, who's hung back, probably sensible, and there's a Leo coming our way. So he's gone into sort of spot mode to see whether an enemy are committing anything down this road. Now he's not seen anything, so he's going to push forward. You can see the Leos, good map awareness, you can see the Leos there. You can see the Jag Tigers pulling forward slightly, so he's not completely alone. What you don't want to do is commit yourself so far down that you can't actually get back. That really wasn't what he wanted to see. T29. That thing, if it gets hull down on that corner, there's nothing going to shift it. But he's given a little bit of side there. Gave us a little bit to aim for. And actually the artillery have just slapped him hard. He did the right thing. He's loaded H. Oh, and they go. Oh, okay, fair enough. So yeah, that Type T29 went south very, very rapidly there. He was tracked in place by Sea Dogs. The artillery splashed him, and then before he could react again, the Jag Tiger took him down. That was the end of his game. So we thought he was really clever on that flank, and it looks like he was alone over here, which is probably why he wasn't pushing down, and certainly why Sea Dog didn't see anything. So he's going to keep on going round. The trouble is, everything that base camps, and there's plenty of them, will be sitting waiting for him, and sure enough, there they are. Spots a Scorpion G, a Su 130 PM, and the artillery, all hiding up in that corner. There's our artillery slapping. Oh, and there's an F. Where's the artillery then? That came in very late. Didn't see that until the very last minute. Nice shot into the Scorpion G's turret. Remember, he's still got his HE loaded, so it's quite an effective round against the lightly armoured sort of, what I guess would be the gun shield on the Scorpion G. Oh, someone's coming in. Batchat 12 ton is coming in. It's like the enemy are reacting. It's 5-2, so yeah, the other flanks have all gone south, so the three of them here have got to do something to try and even this out. AMX don't go. Yeah, that made it very obvious. Pop round the corner. Now what Sea Dog's hoping is that everything's turned that way now, and sure enough it looks like they have. That time wasn't so lucky, hit the tracks of the Scorpion G and only did moderate damage, but did spot him, so we're hoping our artillery can deal with them. But then our artillery is probably going to get a little bit nervous any minute with all the enemy tanks in the middle. There we go, look at that, aiming, see him reaching for, trying to aim for the turret area of that Scorpion G. Didn't pen, which is a shame, but did a little bit more damage. Scorpion G is about to go down. That was a snapshot, not a good idea. Scorpion G's out of it. Good, right. AMX took him down. Artillery's now working over the Jag Tiger. Jag Tiger's taking a couple of big hits. We don't want him to die. Could do with the support. So Tiger 1 out there as well. Here comes the enemy. What is that? I can't see. I haven't got my mods working. Oh, what's that Scorpion Tiger 1 doing there? really got himself into a horrible position and pays the price. And suddenly the game's turned around. It's 6 plays 5. Artillery's still working over our boy here. So Sea Dogs is trying to get round to support, but actually blocks him in the end. There's a 54 lightweight out there firing in on flank, which is not ideal. And sure enough, there goes our mate in the Jag Tiger. Enemy team have done a pretty reasonable job of hanging back. Well, I mean not going hunting for the tanks that are outflanked on this flank. Now Sea Dogs is alone. The AMX has gone back down the centre. So without the Jag Tiger, he's a little bit exposed here. The enemy 54 lightweight's gone down. So we really only have the artillery and the Sioux around here to wait to work and worry about. Can't speak, sorry. Haven't played the game so long I can't speak. Gotta be careful. I mean, remember he's a bottom tier light tank here. This is not a perfect scenario. Really, in an ideal world, he wants to get in on the artillery, clean them up. But that Sioux could make a nasty mess of his nice camo. So he decided it isn't worth going that way, and I don't blame him. I think he's probably stuck around a bit longer than I would have suggested there, but it is what it is. He's heading back towards the middle. You can see there's a 50-120 in the middle. One of our Jag Tiger 88s is heading round to try and deal with him. The T10 and the back chat 12 ton are trying to hunt for the Leo. They look like they're operating together, which is a good thing. Can we get a shot on the AMX? Oh, there's a little bit of an outline, but he's not giving us enough of a reliable outline there. Will he when that... Here he comes. Right, we've now got a chance. Oh, there's a a spick down there. Wow, didn't expect to see him there. Sorry, S-P-I-C. I know somebody complained when I said spick that I was being racist. So perhaps just using the initials. It's not racism. Anyway, neither here nor there. So the spick's dead anyway. No, he isn't. Now he is. There he goes. I knew he died in a minute. So it's now back to 10 all. Looks like the boys in the centre are operating together, which is great. Oh, here comes the Sioux. Sioux is pushing down. Now what this Sioux was thinking of at that precise moment, I have no idea. You can see everything that's going on in the middle. He would have been far better placed to have sat in the middle and fired some support into the poor old AMX, who's going to get overwhelmed. Once his clip's gone, it takes forever to reload that tank. Whoop, watch out for that immovable tank there. So Sea Dog's off on the races. He knows that he can't really afford to take a punch from the Sioux. Sioux looks like he's coming straight for him. Remind yourselves, of course, this is a bottom tier light tank. It's not the best light tank anyway. It's just a good all-round light tank. Game's breaking up a bit there, sorry. Recording played up. So he's come all the way round. He's reloaded with the HE again. Jag Tiger and the AMX are going toe to toe out there. Oh, someone's in the cap. Wow. Who's got in the cap? Is that the Sioux? Jag Tiger 88 takes down the AMX, which is great. But he gets killed in turn by artillery. Yep, there is our friend. HE to the back of the turret. Nice shot. 312 damage. Very good. However, did get spotted in the process. So you know where you are. And remember, there's 2 enemy artillery left. 12 ton looks like he's going after the enemy artillery, which is a good thing. Can we get another shot into this turret? He's not looking at us. That time not so lucky, didn't quite penetrate but did reset. Enemy artillery just fired by the look of it. There's the second shell from the M12. Su took a big smack. So now he goes on the move. He hasn't got any more HE, so he's going to have to fire AP, but that's fine because that Su is one-shottable. However, he's probably really reloaded, and so it looks like Sea-Dog's trying to keep him locked in to be spotted. He missed his shot. You see the gun depression there let him down, but he now knows the Su was fired, so he can get it. Oh, and he missed again! Just a bump at the wrong moment. Come on, you can get this guy. Nice, gets him in the end. Whoa, that was close. That was real close. Looks like our 12 ton was taken out as well, so jeez. So we're down to 2 versus 3. However, this is advantage attackers. Although Sea-Dog's only on 50 health now, the fact is they've got mobile tanks, whereas the enemy are immobile. There's 2 artillery and the T-95, so chances are, judging by where everyone was seen, they're all going to go into defensive mode, which means we need to be aggressive. However, T-95, the Doom Turtle. Where do you shoot a Doom Turtle when you've got a tier 7 light tank? Charioteer maybe he's got a chance to pen him, but remember the Charioteer I don't think has proper premium rounds, does he? I don't think. He has Hesh rounds, which aren't very effective Hesh rounds. There we are. We almost like we knew the artillery was going to run into that corner. Can we get a shot? No. No shot. Oh, hang on. There's the Doom Turtle. He's asking for fire onto the Doom Turtle, but the trouble is, I don't see that they've got much chance of penning him at this sort of distance. They're going to have to get in close. To get in close, you've got to take out the artillery because, the problem, you've got to really take down the enemy artillery. Oh, it's a bit juddery, this recording, sorry. Must be because there's been so many patches. It's quite an early... Oh, hang on, there's one of the artillery. We managed to bounce a shot off him. Take him down with a second shot. That's so annoying, isn't it, when you finally get the artillery in your sights and you manage to bounce a shell off its side. So both artillery down. There's only the Doom Turtle left. However, same problem. How do you take down a Doom Turtle when you're in a light tank and a light TD? Not easy. Time is running down. We've only got 2 minutes left. You can see him looking for somewhere to fire. He's reloaded with premium. I can only critical that guy. Looking for somewhere. Again, nothing doing. Track damage. Got to get closer now. He's looking for the... Nope, missed. Nothing doing. Trouble is, does this thing fire at heat? Can't remember what the premium rounds are on this thing. Yeah, heat. So heat against all the spaced armour and tracks of the side of that T-95 is not going to work. So you've got to hit somewhere very flat, and you've got to hit somewhere very... what's the word? Yeah, devoid of spaced armour. Something that's a little bit easier. So he's going to sit in the cap. The trouble is, it's 1 minute 30 seconds, and there's only less than a minute left, so that's not going to work. Charioteer says he's only got 7 HE left. This is getting worse, so they can't afford to hang around here. So Sea-Dogs is going to keep trying to hit somewhere. He's found somewhere he can pen. Just below the cupola there, which I think is on a sort of upward area of the... where it's slight... The armour is sloping upwards. The T-95 recognises he's in a bit of trouble. It's got tracked. Can we finish him off? Yes! For the win. Well played. Good job. That was tense, but did it. Well played. So that was a long and intense game from Sea-Dogs there. He managed to keep alive. I mean, that's part of the challenge of this game, right? When you're low tier particularly, and particularly a low tier light tank, your role is to keep alive, keep spotting, pick up the kills and the damage when you possibly can. But if you go balls deep too early, you're going to get taken out. And he kept himself alive really well there. Finished up with an ace tanker for his results. He got spotter, bruiser, duelist, fighter, fire for effect, Orlick's medal, which is for destroying 2 enemy tanks or tank destroyers in a light tank that are at least 1 tier higher. And they did, I don't know, you noticed they impromptu platooned at the end there and got brothers in arms for, I think, combined 8 kills, which is very good. So Sea Dogs came top on base XP, 2,194 damage, 4 kills, 1474 base XP. The Charioteer, 3,500 damage and 4 kills for 1025. Now if you wonder why, hang on a minute, that's not right, he did more damage, it's because the Charioteer is obviously a higher tier tank, so the lower tier tank always gets more XP in a game. So it's actually sometimes a good thing to be bottom tier if you have a game like that. So ace tanker for Sea Dogs. He fired 27 shots, hit with 18, penned with 12. Got 2 lots of splash as well for that 2,000 damage. He only took 1 hit, but it did pen because he's a light tank. Did get a bit of splash from the artillery. 2,600 assistance damage. Even got some capture points and reset points. Even though the game stopped, you still get those points if the clock is running down. So he did well out of that. 92,000 credits. Did end up firing a lot of heat in that game. Understandably, I think 42,000 profit though, because it is a premium tank, so it does generate extra credits. Would have been 11,000, 11,500 almost without a premium account. And with his ×2 and bonuses that were running, he obviously had some sort of mission bonus there. 7,000 experience for his crew, would have been 4,700 without a premium count. So great job. Took them a little while to work out how to take down that Type 95, but did a very good job between them. The Charioteer firing HE and Sea Dogs reaching for spots at distance. I thought he might go in a bit closer and try and deal with that Type 95, but I think in the end it was the right thing to do. Clearly it was, it worked, so who am I to argue? So good game. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And in the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I will see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom signing out.